favorite Saints legends.
For Eric and Coleman and Gulf State Toyota, this is a 30-second radio spot titled My 25 Trucks GM Radio, The Fun Showdown Evergreen 30. Ad ID is TYRD 3131000. 30-second radio stereo.
So, what'd you do this weekend?
Well, just took the Tacoma off-road, deep into the woods, got to this hidden campsite only it could reach.
Nice. I hooked up the boat to the Tundra and hit up the lake. Towed it like a pro. Had the whole lake to ourselves.
Hey, wait, did I mention I went rock climbing too? Uh-huh, yeah, thanks to the Tacoma's crawl control.
Well, sounds like we both had fun weekends.
Mine was better.
The Toyota Tundra and Tacoma are built for all the fun. Test drive at your local Toyota dealer or visit Toyota.com today. Toyota, let's go places. Feature availability differs based on trim. See Toyota.com for details.
Back at the Smoothie King Center, Todd Ravanini, John DeShazier with you. Get set for NBA action. It's the Pelicans and the Blazers. Time now for your starting lineup. First for the Pelicans, 7-30 on the season, 5-15 in this building under fourth-year head coach Willie Green. DeJounte Murray and C.J. McCollum are the guards. Murray, a season-high 6 steals last night. He's done it 3 times this year. Herb Jones will be at the 3. Jeremiah Robinson-Earl will get the start tonight in his 4th year out of Villanova. Man in the middle is 6'11" rookie Yves Missi. For the Trailblazers, they come in at 12-23 overall. Right now they sit 13th in the Western Conference, 4-15 away from home under third-year head coach and NBA Hall of Famer Chauncey Billups. Anthony Simons is the point, 18.5 points per game. Denny Avdia, also another guard, a big one at 6'9", 240. Shaden Sharp in his 3rd year out of Kentucky is 6'5", averaging 17 a game. Second-year man Tumani Kamara out of Dayton. He has really improved from his rookie season, 9.5 points. Man in the middle, the double-double machine, especially against the New Orleans Pelicans. DeAndre Ayton, 7 feet out of Arizona. Those are your starting lineups. An active list presented by Morris Bart. For New Orleans, Jamal Cain, Trey Jemison, G-League, Brandon Ingram, Trey Murphy, and Zion Williamson are inactive tonight. Those are your particulars. Keys and tip next.
Injured at work? Don't let your recovery get delayed by endless paperwork. LA Health Solutions specializes in workers' compensation and DOL, providing expert care that gets you back on your feet quickly and safely. With convenient locations across Louisiana, we offer personalized treatment plans and handle the insurance process for you so you can focus on what matters most, getting better. Trust LA Health Solutions, your one solution. To help you heal and return to work, visit lahealthsolutions.com or call 844-496-LAHS today.
AmeriHealth Caritas Louisiana helps people get care, stay well, and build healthy communities. Our Medicaid plan offers a wide range of benefits to best meet your health needs and those of your family. Care is the heart of our work, and just like the Pelicans, our team is committed to excellence. Make AmeriHealth Caritas Louisiana your choice today. Learn more about the benefits of our Medicaid health plan by visiting care4la.com. That's care4la.com.
Kia is the official automotive partner of the NBA. And we think about basketball a lot. The plays, the swagger, the glory, the games, and how we can elevate our own game with capability that takes us to another level and ground clearance that propels us even higher. The 3-row 2025 Kia Telluride X-Line all-wheel drive. Kia, official vehicle of the New Orleans Pelicans. Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Always drive safely. Limited inventory available.
This radio presentation of the New Orleans Pelicans, presented by Smoothie King, is brought to you by Chevron, the human energy company.
2-on-1. Elliott Trey. Catch it. Dunk it. Timeout Denver.
Energy. We power life.
He drives, whip it down. Macy. Left baseline and a two-hand.
New Age Products. Official garage and outdoor kitchen provider of the New Orleans Pelicans.
Murray just picked the Radius pocket. Drive it in, DJ. Right hand.
And by Smoothie King. Rule the day.
And they're going to get a block shot by Macy.
Now, here's Todd Ravanini.
Buried it. All right, here we go, baby. Pelicans and Blazers from the Smoothie King Center. Second of a back-to-back. The King Cake baby, John DeShazier, is here on the back-to-back. So we got that going for us.
No load management for the King Cake baby. Portland turns it over 16 times a game. That's 5th most in the league. and the opponent scored 21 points off that. Let's see if the Pels can do that, because the Pels average 9.5 steals a game, and they score 18 points a game off opponents' turnovers. And the second thing, C.J. McCollum's got to be the president tonight. He can't be another 1 for 14 and 1 for 7 from 3.
All right, Eve Macy, DeAndre Ayton, center circle. Ayton wins the tip. Pels in the City Editions for the second straight night. City Edition court. All whites for the Blazers, black lettering with the black and red slash diagonally at the bottom of the stomach. Advia for 3 up top, and that is good. And Denny Advia, who's 35% from beyond the arc, buries the first shot of the game.
Never forget.
I'll
I'll
never forget.
Last year on Valentine's Day,
he nearly pulled it out for the Wizards. Literally the game of his life.
43.
Yep. Now Murray, dish it down left corner. Robinson Earl, fly by, left baseline jumper. Good for JRE.
That's a very nice start for JRE. Puts up the pump fake. Kamara flies by and dips under for the short 2.
As Ayton's got it, drives center of the lane, a lot of contact, and a very late whistle.
Yeah, he got fouled. The cover was not there. Hopefully that's something that will improve as this game goes along. That's JRE on the foul. But that middle was wide open.
Yeah, your officiating crew tonight, Kevin Scott is the crew chief. Andy Nagy is the referee. Matt Myers is the umpire. So DeAndre Ayton, who misses the first free throw, he is 62%. 15 double-doubles this year, and of course against the Pelicans, you might as well just pencil it in. 6 of the last 7 games, he has had double-doubles, including all 3 this year between the two teams, and Portland has won 2 of those 3. So Ayton goes 1 of 2 and lead it 4-2 here, 1:05 in. McCollum guarded by Avia, now low post left. Messi spins around Simons, kick it to McCollum, shot fake, Advia closed out, McCollum steps to his left and buries a baseline jumper about 15 feet away.
That's the C.J. McCollum we're accustomed to seeing, a guy who's making his mid-range and he's drilling the threes.
Wow, we just left Advia all alone at the right elbow. That can't happen, and he knocked it down, so Advia's 2 for 2, 5 points.
They've been back-to-back defensive busts.
Now Hurd slashes in the wall. Yep.
Yeah.
So a turnover here for Herb Jones, and that's unfortunate because Eve Messi was in the dunker spot coming in from the right baseline, but Herb took too many steps.
And am I mistaken, or does Avdia have, he made a 3, correct?
Yeah. Oh, they gave him a 2.
Oh, okay.
All right. Now Kumara right corner, close out Eve Messi, stutter step, drives restricted arc, and lays it in. So the Blazers haven't missed from the floor. They're 3 of 3. 8-4 Portland, 2 minutes in.
And already disturbing because they're getting into the paint far too easily and get to the rim.
Now Murray left wing, drives on Avia, crosses him over, pulls up left elbow, front iron no good, and Ayton clears. Outlet to Anthony Simons, quickly into the front court, and there are the long arms of DeJounte Murray. What else is new? 4th in deflections this season, 4.1 per game, and he's got his first tonight. And it's Portland ball, sideline right.
Long arm of the law, as my partner said. Missed 17 games and still leads this team with steals.
2.5 per game, 50 overall. Avia, 2-man game with Ayton. Drives in. Oh, got JRE up in the air. He went flying and an easy lay-in. And Avia's got his sights on 43 tonight here early. CJ left wing 3, off the heel. Rebound Ayton. 10-4 Portland. They got a quick start. And they haven't missed. They're 4-4 from the floor. Advia right corner 3. No good. Pop the champagne. Rebound Messi. And now CJ sprints into the front court. Chest at far side over to Murray. Murray picks up the dribble. Get it to CJ. Deep left wing 3. There you go.
Okay. Again, that's the CJ McCollum we're accustomed to seeing. 1 for 7 from 3 is not CJ McCollum.
He already has as many points as he did all of last night. Sharp to the rack. Foul Herb Jones.
They are living at the rim right now. There is no whatsoever resistance. And that's something the Pelicans are going to have to rectify quickly.
So free throw here for Shaden Sharp in his 3rd year out of Kentucky, averaging 18 a game.
He's so unencumbered. I don't even know who the foul was on. It didn't look like anybody touched him.
It's on her.
Because he's at the rim before anybody looks like they're close.
So, again, Portland, 5 of 6 from the floor. And lead 13-7. Nisi right block. One-on-one with Ayton. Spins right. Little shot put short. Rebound Ayton, who already has 3.
Yeah, but he's fading on the shot. Ayton's weight affected him.
Sharp, dump it down Ayton. This is going down. Right-hand hook. No. Back iron, no good. He got inside the restricted arc.
Yeah, but that might have been the first challenge shot they've taken.
Okay, we got a foul on Kumara, I believe.
I think it's Ayton. I think he put up the deuces for Ayton.
Okay, well, that was well away from the ball. Kumara was on his back. It is on Ayton. Kumara, by the way, leads the league in charges taken with 16, so that's a pose he's been in plenty. Inbound to Murray. Kumara in his grill. Good pick from JRE. Ayton on the switch. One-on-one. Murray, head fake. Throw it out to CJ. Catch and shoot left wing 3. Fun iron, no good. Rebound taken by Toumani Camara.
Right play, and you got to make him right at the end, CJ McCollum.
Avdia leaked out, but couldn't handle the entry pass. Now Sharp steps back, left of the top 3. Oh, boy. 16-7.
The Bills hadn't seen Shaden Sharp this season.
I mean,
right now, wishing you hadn't seen
the guy who really hurt this is Jeremy Grant, and he's not playing tonight. Teardrop CJ into the purple paint. Just above the restricted arc is good, so McCollum's got 7 of the 9 points.
Well, scoring has been the issue. This end has been the issue where the Trailblazers are just taking uncontested shots.
Simons kick it out to Kamara, fake the 3. Good closeout Murray. Backs it out now to Simons for 3. Nothing but net.
He's wide open when he takes that shot, though, Graf. Nobody. JRE on the late close, and that's just not good enough.
Well, we are making Portland look way better than they are numbers-wise. They are 7 of 9 from the floor, 3 of 4 from beyond the arc, and have jumped out to a 19-9 lead with 7:28 left in the first quarter. Back after this on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Being a Chevron car these days has been quite the adventure. Miami to Seattle, ocean to ocean. I've stopped at so many states and collected so many bumper stickers. Sometimes I feel like a moving passport book. It's just so great what I can do with Chevron with Techron, because it gives me unbeatable mileage and keeps my engine clean. Plus, there are so many Chevrons along the way. Now the only thing I'm worried about is where to go next and where to put all my new bumper stickers. Chevron with Techron, fueled by possibility.
The NBA is back, and FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook, wants you to catch all the action. Because right now, FanDuel is giving Pelicans fans 3 months of NBA League Pass. All you have to do to watch every tip-off and buzzer beater from around the league is place any $5 bet on the NBA. Make every moment more with FanDuel. NBA League Pass. Local blackout restrictions apply. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem and wants help, call 1-877-770-7867. 21 plus and present in Louisiana. Permitted parishes only. After 3-month free trial, the full price of League Pass will be automatically charged monthly. Cancel anytime. Terms, restrictions, and embargoes apply. Limit 1 pass per customer. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com.
Injured at work? Don't let your recovery get delayed by endless paperwork. LA Health Solutions specializes in workers' compensation and DOL, providing expert care that gets you back on your feet quickly and safely. With convenient locations across Louisiana, we offer personalized treatment plans and handle the insurance process for you, so you can focus on what matters most, getting better. Trust LA Health Solutions, your one solution. To help you heal and return to work, visit lahealthsolutions.com or call 844-496-LAHS today.
Hey Nola, this is Eve Missy, and you're catching Pels basketball right here on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Thanks, Rook. Tonight's Louisiana Lottery Powerball jackpot is an estimated $240 million. You have until 9 p.m. to get your tickets. Drawing is at 10 o'clock. Again, 240 is the Powerball jackpot. Graf and JD with you here at top section 112. Alden the King Hagedorn, our statistician. Gus Cattengill, ladies and gentlemen, is doing it all tonight in the studio. I'll elaborate later. 19-9 Portland leads, 7:28 left first quarter.
The cat of all trades in the studio. Pels, this is a situation where this is pretty simple. There's been no defensive resistance whatsoever from New Orleans. They at least have to get a hand up on the shot to see if they can affect it because they haven't provided anything resembling that.
All right, no changes for either team out of the timeout. McCollum off the cut will be cut off by Ayton, who's got him now near the center circle. CJ crosses over through the legs 3 times, drives in, threw it right through the hands of Jeremiah Robinson Earl.
He's thinking JRE is going to stay in that left corner and wait for it, and JRE's cut to the basket.
So Pels turn it over for the second time. Sluggish beginning, to say the least, here for New Orleans. Portland got into town about 4 o'clock yesterday, actually practiced at the Hurt Center at Tulane, and they look rested, ready, and are pouring it on already. Alley-oop to Ayton, easy dunk.
Well, the Pels look discombobulated defensively. We've seen some non-existent rotations also.
Murray, tough baseline jumper, left side, 15 feet and good.
I mean, at some point, the Pels have to settle in here defensively. Let's see if this is the possession to do it.
Portland is 8 for 10 from the floor. As Scoot Henderson drives in. He comes off the bench and hits nothing but net. They cannot miss. 23-11 Portland. I mean, you're already in a hole.
Yeah.
You're chasing the game.
You're chasing the game.
Murray, one-on-one with Ayton, crosses him over. High, nailed jumper, got it over Ayton. Tough shot.
I mean, he got the mismatch he wanted when he had Ayton on the switch.
I mean, my kingdom for a stop. Advia, right elbow, hook it over to Camaro, left angle 3. No stop.
Look, everybody has made a bucket for the Blazers except Chauncey Billups.
Unbelievable.
I mean, everybody who has played has scored.
It's 26-13. Portland literally looked like the 2016 Golden State Warriors. 3-ball McCollum, no, but he got the rebound on a tip. Back to Herb Jones, left wing 3. That's not even close. Rebound Advia. They're going to run us out of the building if we're not too careful here.
You better do something here defensively to get a stop.
I mean, you're down double digits, and it really, the way it's going, could be a whole lot more. Another mid-range bucket, this time by Sharp. They're 11 of 13. It doesn't matter where they shoot it from.
They got 28 with 5 minutes left in the first.
As CJ falls away behind the restricted arc is good. That's 9, but that ain't the problem. This is a rough defensive performance here by New Orleans right now. Sharp is wide open. Fly by Herb, right corner 3. They missed one, and it goes right to Advia. Leans in, missed the layup. Somebody get it. It's McCollum. We got to stop by pure fortune. Murray. Euros in, off the glass, no foul on Denny Advia.
Okay, well, maybe that's the beginning of a string of stops for the Pels. Let's hope. But the Blazers, as you mentioned, missed the first one, got the offensive rebound.
Exactly.
And so that doesn't help you a whole lot if you give them a second chance point. Fortunately, Pels were able to get a stop on that one, too.
This is the second to last team in the league shooting field goals as far as percentage.
Yeah.
Second to last, as the free throw by Murray is good. It's a line change for New Orleans. Hawkins, Tice, and Boston in. Jones, Misi, and JRE out.
And Jose Alvarado at the table, so
Yeah.
I'm going to assume he's for DJ.
Got to do something.
Well, somebody's got, JRE's coming off, so I'm assuming Jose Alvarado's for DeJounte Murray.
So Murray has 5 points, 3 assists. McCollum's got 9 points, but as John mentioned, everybody has scored. Now, Chris Murray just checked in for the Blazers. Everybody else who has touched the floor has at least 2 points. Led by Shaden Sharps, 8. 28-17. Portland leading. Scoot Henderson trying to get around an 8 and pick. Good job by McCollum now, who switches to the right, drives into the paint, up and under move, got Tice out of the way, and just floats it in.
He slammed on brakes, and Tice could not. Tice ends up out of bounds.
They got 30 points with 3:55 left. Their high for a first quarter is 36. They're well on their way. Hawkins deep left wing. That's around and out. Rebound Shaden Sharp. 3:40 to go. Coast to coast.
They're
Sharp.
just making it too easy. It's just too easy.
32-17.
This is just too easy.
After what we saw last night, this is a balloon pop.
Portland has 14 points in the paint. Pels have 17 points total.
McCollum drives in. Scooping righty layup is good as he ends up on his rear end. Double figures for CJ already with 11. But again, the defensive effort is non-existent for the Pels.
The way this is going, he's going to have to get another 50 to keep the team in it.
Scoot Henderson bounce pass to Shaden Sharp. Left wing three.
They are missing nothing.
Well, I hope they enjoy it because they're never going to have a quarter like this the rest of the year. 35-19. 14 of 18 are the Blazers from the floor. Brandon Boston, left side, fake a three. Bounce feed to Murray. Picked up by Ayton. Murray drives, stops, kick it to Hawkins. Shot clock in 1. Got to put it up. Didn't get it off. Murray, bailout, air ball. Hawkins should have put it up.
Yeah, Hawk didn't know. Lost track of the shot clock. Hills.
Mercifully a timeout. 2:35 left in the first. Portland 35, New Orleans 19 on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Dr. Radio! From health and healing to breakthroughs in the lab, a world of expertise with understandable vocab. Doctors on the air with answers and care. Just a phone call away. They're always prepared. From the heart to the brain, every ache and pain. Dr. Radio's the name that's gonna keep you sane. Where science meets life, it's the perfect blend. From sunrise to night, the knowledge doesn't end.
Hey, Deborah, how are you doing? I'm doing better now.
Dr. Radio! Your health's best friend. Sirius XM Channel 110.
This is the starting lineup with Frank Isola and Brian Scalabrine.
Jimmy Butler just tells you, well, he needs to find the joy, and he can't find it there in Miami because despite how tough he is, he can't be honest enough with himself, with the organization, and with the public just to say, folks, it's all about money. They're not going to pay me. I don't want to be here anymore, which is fine. Listen, I would actually give him more credit for saying that. At least be honest. That's what it comes down to.
Listen to Frank Isola on the starting lineup every weekday morning from 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern on Sirius XM NBA Radio Channel 86 and the Sirius XM app.
Sports Grid Radio on Sirius XM has you covered this college football season.
The college football semifinals are finally here. Notre Dame versus Penn State, Texas versus Ohio State. The Buckeyes are a 5.5-point favorite over the Longhorns, and the Fighting Irish are 1.5-point favorites over the Nittany Lions. Make sure you tune into Sports Grid Radio to stay up to date on all the latest.
The place to get the winning edge over the sports books this football season is Sports Grid Radio, channel 159 in the car and on the Sirius XM app.
Everybody that be living it up, he said.
Yo, what's up? It's Sirius XM Fly. I can't come to the phone right now because I'm over on channel 50 playing those 90s.
What's my name? Let's flip the track from the old school back.
And 2000s hip-hop and R&B throwbacks. Commercial free 24/7. Pull up channel 50 and at home with Sirius XM on your phone, computer, Alexa, TV, or other internet-connected devices. Holla.
Another three for Stephen Curry.
Hey, this is Stephen Curry from the Golden State Warriors. Download the new Sirius XM app and hear every game live.
And John, it's just defensively, we have no answer for whatever Portland is doing.
No, I've got bad news, good news. The bad news is that the Pels are down 16. The good news is probably can't get a whole lot worse right now because they're 14 of 18 from the field, and that's generally not sustainable, but they're getting such great looks. And it's hard. It's hard to shoot at 14 for 18 in an empty gym, but they're getting great looks and they're putting them down. And at some point, this thing has to balance out.
All right, Portland ball out of the break. Delano Banton will check in.
Oh, joy.
Again, none of these guys have played as of late. They're bringing them all in. Robert Williams as well, who's been DNP CD last 3 games. Jose Alvarado just stripped Scoot Henderson.
Yeah, that's what he's out there for.
Let's see. Jose drives into the lane, pushes off, airballs a layup, which is tough to do. Got it back. It never hit the rim. Hawkins over to Jose, wide open, takes the 3, and a tough pass that's easily deflected and stolen. Back the other way, Henderson. Up top to Banton for 3. high off the heel, and Hawkins the rebound, but he's going to be called for a loose ball foul.
I think that's a foul on Daniel Tice, and
Okay.
I think that's a hold on the floor. And it's good to see Benton miss a shot because he was 8 of 9 and scored 20 the last time he was in here, and I think he scored all 20 in one quarter.
You're exactly right. 20 in the first half, as a matter of fact.
Oh, no, that's Alvarado. I think it's Alvarado on the foul. Yeah, it is.
All right, we strip him. Back the other way, Jose. Right corner, Boston. Bump by Simons, and he steps back, takes a tough three. No good. Weak side rebound, Daniel Tice. Pels are 1 of 7 from distance. Hawkins drives in. Blocked, taken by Tice. Another opportunity. Boston right corner. Drives to the paint. Floats up a 10-footer. That's no good. Tipped up. Hawkins no good. Rebound to Boston. Back outside again. Jose, right corner Hawkins. Double clutch. Take a three and rinse it. 4 opportunities there, and we finally got the bucket.
Jordan Hawkins needed that shot. And hopefully that's the beginning of something going in the right direction for him.
Now Henderson wide open for 3, nothing but net.
Okay, if there's a
Is
shot,
that Steph Curry down there?
If there's a shot you want Scoot Henderson to take,
It's
that's
all
the one.
Steph Curry's.
That's the one.
They're not even hitting rim.
He's a 31% three-point shooter.
38-22. Jose, right side Boston. Guarded by Williams. Crosses him over, drives to the lane. Williams flat-footed blocked that shot.
That's the steal.
Back the other way. They get a run out. Lefty layup by Murray. It's a 40-point first quarter for Portland, and the Pels are going to be streamed the entire game now. Shot clock, game clock, 9 seconds apart. Jose nearly turned his ankle. Now he's between circles. Portland's playing D also. They don't do this regularly. Boston to the rack. Beat Murray off the dribble. Righty layup good.
Yeah, that's a guard getting the mismatch that he wants, and Jose's able to get to the rim first.
10 seconds left. Portland said, can we play another 5 minutes here this first quarter? I don't want it to end.
A quarter for the ages for them.
Henderson, top of the key jumper at the buzzer. That's the best thing that's happened to the Pelicans here in that first quarter. That shot no good. So we head to the second. Portland with their best first quarter of the season. 40-24 as we head to the second on the Pelicans Radio Network.
For Eric and Coleman in Gulf State Toyota, this is a 30-second radio spot titled My 25 Trucks GM Radio, the Fun Showdown Evergreen 30. Ad ID is TYRD3131000. 30-second radio stereo.
So, what'd you do this weekend?
Well, just took the Tacoma off-road, deep into the woods, got to this hidden campsite only it could reach.
Nice. I hooked up the boat to the Tundra and hit up the lake. Towed it like a pro. Had the whole lake to ourselves.
Hey, wait, did I mention I went rock climbing too? Uh-huh, yeah, thanks to the Tacoma's crawl control.
Well, sounds like we both had fun weekends.
Mine was better.
The Toyota Tundra and Tacoma are built for all the fun. Test drive at your local Toyota dealer or visit Toyota.com today. Toyota, let's go places. Feature availability differs based on trim. See Toyota.com for details.
Over the last century, United Way of Southeast Louisiana has been the force for good in our community. We've been at the forefront of improving outcomes in education, income, and health for every person everywhere. Together with you and our partners at the New Orleans Pelicans, we're rolling up our sleeves and mobilizing the power of people, offering ways for you to create a community strong enough for the next 100 years. Visit UnitedWaySELA.org to join us today.
Have you heard that you can watch Pelicans games for free on the Gulf Coast Sports and Entertainment Network? All you need is a flat antenna from Channel Master. Visit channelmaster.com for all your television antenna needs. These aren't those big rabbit ears you grew up with. Channel Master can set you up with a sleek new flat antenna for as low as $35. For a limited time, use code PELS20 to save 20% on your entire purchase. That's PELS20 to save 20% at Channel Master.
What's up, Saints fans? It's John Stinchcomb here. Come aboard the official Saints Legends fan cruise presented by Seaside Events. How about enjoying an exclusive beach party with over a dozen legends in the stunning Western Caribbean? Plus, get autographs, enjoy dinners with us, and so much more. Don't miss out. Head to saintslegendscruise.com now and get ready to create lifelong memories with your favorite Saints legends.
Oh, strip up the floor. Brandon Boston, dunk it down.
Now, here's Todd Graffinini.
All right, we head to the second quarter. Pell's got some work to do. Down 16, 40-24. Portland's led by as many as 18. And Brandon Boston was dribbling in the back court, trying to get to the front court, and was knocked out of bounds by Banton. So we'll have to inbound it again. Javonte Green is in. He hadn't played since the Miami game on New Year's Day.
Yeah.
Willie Green's just trying to figure something out.
He's looking for some kind of spark, hopefully defensively. And I like to blame a lot of it on the Pels, but look, they're just shooting the cover off it.
Boston hop step into the lane, swinging around up top. Jose for the line drive three. That's short. And we got a loose ball foul on Robert Williams. Tice had position.
Banton's
okay.
back into him and hooked him.
So they'll call Delano Banton with a foul. Robert Williams out of Texas A&M. As Donovan Clingan is out tonight with rest. I don't know why you're resting. They didn't have a back-to-back. That guy's a rookie. Why is he resting? Hawkins crosses over Simons, pulls up from 10. Too strong. Volleyball up, taken by Chris Murray, twin brother of Keegan, Sacramento. Banton had a steam out to Murray for three. Front iron no good. Rebound with one arm by Daniel Tice. Quickly into the front court, Alvarado.
Can you get some buckets when you do get a stop?
Alvarado drives on Williams, gets to the rack, misses the lay-in, but there to clean it up is Daniel Tice.
Well, he can't get the bucket. He gets the mismatch. He gets to the rim, and because he's able to draw Williams, that left Tice open for the offensive rebound.
Tice had 8 rebounds last night. He's got 3 already tonight. 40-26. He's just got to climb back into this thing. Banton drives left baseline, try to get it right corner, and that is deflected into the VIPs behind our bench by Javonte Green. 5 on the shot clock. 10:43 game clock, second quarter. Portland leading it 40-26. Shaden Sharp inbound to Williams, straddling the arc. Hand it back to Sharp. Shot clock at 2. At 1. They're not going to get it off. They won't.
Again, back-to-back stops. So again, you string together a few. And look, down 14 with 10 minutes and 38 seconds left in the second quarter is a lifetime of game. That's a lifetime of a half.
So you got Alvarado, Boston, Hawkins, Green, and Tice on the floor. Hawk drives down center of the lane. Layup is hammered out of bounds by Robert Williams III.
Robert Williams is in there, and here's the thing. You better go in there with malicious intent. As in, you better go in there to dunk it. Otherwise, he's going to block it.
It was a 7-block shot game a year ago. He did not play against us in the 3 prior to this one here. Jose, slip, got it.
All over the place.
Yeah, he is. Up top, Javonte Green for 3. That's too strong. Tice tried to get the rebound, but couldn't control it, and it's taken by Anthony Simons. Pels are 2 of 10 from beyond the arc. Portland is 6 for 10.
Jose going to have to change shoes.
Banton to the rack, right through the hands of Murray, who regained possession. Right wing now, Banton, shot clock at 5. Guarded by Boston, pick from Williams. Goes up top. Chests it, left wing to Sharp, who buries yet another 3.
That is a deep 3. And that's decently defended by the Pels.
Sharp's got 16 first half points. Jose tried a layup. Instead, got caught in between, lost it, taken by the Blazers.
Yeah, that turnover caused by Robert Williams III.
3 ball. My goodness. Anthony Simons. I mean, it literally looks like it is an all-star game right now. It literally looks like it.
These guys couldn't shoot like this if they were playing street ball against us at the Y. I guarantee you. This is just one of those nights that you see sometimes in the NBA. And unfortunately, the Pels are on the wrong side of it.
I mean, you see the body language by the Blazers. As soon as Simons put that up, he knew it was in. He was running back the other way.
I mean, these guys, you mentioned, these guys are shooting like Steph Curry. They're shooting and turning.
So Alvarado got fouled on a drive by Chris Murray. So Jose at the free throw line. They are 8 of 12 from beyond the arc. They're 26th in the league shooting threes.
Yeah. They made 8, the Pels made 2. So that is a 6-3 difference. That's 18 points. And that
you're
is
down
the
18.
margin of this game.
46-28, 9:10 to go in the second quarter. Sharp in the lane. Dump it down low to Williams. Dunk it, wave it off. Wow. Green was forced to foul him. So we got a bit of a break. Yeah.
Fortunately, you got him on the floor.
But, I mean, he's just parked in the lane. There's been no answer whatsoever, and it doesn't matter what combination's been on the floor for New Orleans. We are not playing Oklahoma City, folks. They're 12-23.
This just looks like a night for Portland.
Banton. Oh, my heavens. Floats it up to Williams. Two-hand flush.
Fooled everybody in the gym. Looked like he was going to shoot a midi, and he just took something off of it and lobbed it to the front of the rim.
48-28. Hawkins. Guarded by Banton, chests it to Alvarado. Again, when did they decide to play defense, Portland? They look like the 95 Pistons right now. Hawkins dribbles through, loses it, down the other way. Murray, a two-hand dunk. Willie Green has to take another timeout. We might not have any left by halftime.
Well, absolutely. I mean, you can just call them and call them and call them, and you're trying to stem the tide, and you're trying to flip this thing and hopefully turn the momentum. And nothing is working right now.
8:30 to go in the half. Portland 50, New Orleans 28. Gus Kattengill with a scoreboard when we come back on the Pelicans Radio Network.
When you get a Pelicans debit card from Keesler Federal, every day is full of possibilities. And free checking saves you extra cash to make those possibilities a reality. Perfect for the things that make you happy. Plus, with your new Keesler Federal Pelicans debit card, you'll also save 25% on tickets and merchandise and choose from 5 different fun card design options. Enjoy all the perks you get for all the things you love. Keesler Federal, the official credit union of the New Orleans Pelicans. Federally issued by NCUA.
A night of comedy with Jim Gaffigan and Sebastian Maniscalco.
I went ziplining for the last time. What is wrong with us? Would you pay $200 to feel like you're about to die 6 times?
Jim Gaffigan and Sebastian Maniscalco.
Now, is this a family? Is this your mother? Where is she? Is she in the crowd? You don't know where your mom is. The mom's up there. What kind of family is this? I'm sorry.
Live in New Orleans, Smoothie King Center, February 20th. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com.
Hey Pelicans fans, SeatGeek is here to help you experience all the action. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the courtside celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Pelicans basketball games or to any other live event in New Orleans, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticketing partner of the New Orleans Pelicans. The most disruptive idea in ticketing? A ticket that works. Expect the expected. SeatGeek. Welcome back to Pelicans basketball. Let's check tonight's NBA scoreboard.
All right, fellas, a 3-game road trip on deck for the Pelicans after tonight. 76ers, that's the next stop. They lead it, Graf and JD, 78-65. 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Back to you.
That's interesting, Gus. Again, just doing a little pre-prep there for the Sixers. They're sitting everybody tonight, John. I mean, everybody who's anybody.
Resting up.
And they're still up by 13. So, Philly playing much better than they did to start the year when they were 3-14. So, that's Friday. We've got other issues here tonight, John. 50-28. Portland is just putting on an offensive clinic. We still got 8:30 left in the second.
Yeah, folks, I owe an apology. I said I didn't think it could get much worse, and it has, unfortunately. Portland shooting 74% from the field. 74%.
20 points in the paint, 8 of 12 from beyond the arc.
I mean, this is a game of games for them.
As Jose drives in, draws contact, floats it up and in. So Jose trying to provide some type of spark. But this is also, JD, a Pels offense that's predicated on forcing turnovers, getting those steals, running out. I mean, you think about what happened last night. Pels had 31 fast break points.
31. But you aren't forcing turnovers, and you can't get out and run if you're taking it out of the net all the time.
That's exactly right. So Jose misses the free throw. 50-30 Portland here.
Jose and Scoot Henderson do not like each other.
No. Might get a little scrappy here before too long. Sharp one-on-one with Green. Crosses him over. Steps back. Nail jumper. You got to be kidding me.
Look here, man.
You have got to be kidding me.
That is as tough a shot as you can force an opponent to take.
Simons has 18.
And he didn't touch the rim.
Holy mackerel. As Boston tries a three, Robert Williams, another block, his third 3-on-1. It's showtime again. Two-hand dunk, Chris Murray.
Well, that's how you turn defense to offense, and the Pels have not been able to do that. Have not been able to get any stops.
I mean, Chauncey Billups might petition the NBA to play another game tomorrow. Yep. We throw it away again. Steal. Hook pass into the front court, and there's Jose to run it down again. They're just toying with us.
This is the Pels in Sacramento last year.
Yep. You're exactly right. Nisi's on his rump. Up top, Hawkins for three. That's too strong. Long rebound to Boston. Back out long to Alvarado. Between circles. Drives on Williams. That's dangerous territory there. Left corner, Green. Cut off by Banton, who pokes it out of bounds. Their length is just giving us fits.
Yeah, they are playing it well. And then they've got the ultimate weapon on the back end. They got Robert Williams back there to block shots.
Who wouldn't even be playing tonight if Donovan Clingan was. Williams does not play.
And for the life of me, seeing him in this game, I do not know why. Because who can't use a guy who's that versatile of a defender who can block shots?
54-30. Murray left angle three. Front iron no good at the shot clock buzzer. Rebound Javonte Green, who lost it on the way up. Denny Advia just checked in back into the game along with DeAndre Ayton. As they run the floor, cross-court pass over to Sharp. Free ball around and out. That's the only thing he's missed. Rebound, though, Advia. Backing down, DeJounte floats it up and in.
But they are just having their way. This is the stuff you do to your little brother in the yard. I mean, it's 56-30.
As Murray drives in high floater with a right hand. Again, our twos are tough.
Yeah, I was about to say, look how difficult it is for the Pels to score and how easy it looks for Portland.
Banton, hard of the rack.
That's a goaltend.
Goaltend on Nisi.
Yeah.
58-32.
Yeah, the rotations have been slow the entirety of this game. The Pels look like a team that
played last night.
Yeah, that gave everything it possibly had last night.
That ain't going to fly, but that's what it looks like. Murray to the rim. Unencumbered. He'll lay it in. Chauncey Billups, he's like, hey, man, what are you doing, Denny? We can't give him that easy stuff. We're playing too well. So he calls a timeout.
Well, this is what makes a team continue to make its run. When you call a timeout on the small things like that, that's why they're up 24 right now.
6:03 left in the half. Portland 58, New Orleans 34 on the Pelicans Radio Network.
The biggest names in the NBA are on NBA Today with Justin Termini and Eddie Johnson.
We've got the Hall of Famer Kevin Garnett with us.
I don't know if we are as tough as we once was. Embiid comes out before the year, your best player on your team. You never had the best player on your team come out and say he ain't playing back-to-backs. Don't go like that.
NBA Today, weekdays from 4 to 7 p.m. Eastern. Only on Sirius XM NBA Radio Channel 86 and the Sirius XM app. It's Carrie's country. You're just living in it.
You can tell Carrie's in her element. These are her people. This is what she loves to do.
Carrie Underwood's own channel, featuring live performances, brand new music, and never-before-heard stories from the idol-turned-country icon.
You want to hear a variety. You don't want to hear the same songs. You want new things for your ear to gravitate toward.
Travel to Carrie's country anytime. Sirius XM Channel 60.
Tennis fans, Sirius XM is getting you ready for the first major of the year, the 2025 Australian Open, as Novak Djokovic looks to continue history, this time pairing up with his former rival, Andy Murray.
And he stands above all others at the Australian Open.
On the women's side, Iga Swiatek looks to silence the doubters after a PED suspension.
She's done it.
Dan Graca and Tracy Austin host the Australian Open preview show right now on the Sirius XM app. Just search Australian Open.
This is Chris Middleton from the Milwaukee Bucks. Tune in to SiriusXM NBA Radio for 24/7 NBA news, talk, and expert analysis.
And it has been all Portland Trailblazers since the ball went up in the air at 7:10 p.m. They've got a 58-34 lead. We've got half the quarter to go here in the second. And they're shooting 75%. We're shooting 40%. That pretty much sums it up.
Yeah, that's a make or miss league right there. It's just hard to fathom seeing a team shoot 75% from the field, especially a team that shoots poorly. Now, every dog has his day, and it can happen on any given night in the NBA. But you don't expect a team to shoot this well, and the name of that team being Portland.
And like you said, these aren't all layups. They've attempted 13 threes. They just cannot miss, and it doesn't matter who's putting it up. All right, Simons, Ayton, Henderson, Kamara, and Advia on the floor for the Blazers. Alley-oop, good job by Herb to intercept it from Ayton. Herb's trying to go coast to coast, and Tamani Kamara says, "Are you serious?"
Herb's going 1-on-3 on that one. There's just no chance to get that up.
Easy block shot. Back the other way. Simons for three, no good. Weak side rebound, DeJounte Murray. 1-on-1 with Kamara. Had a steam. He had to go behind the back twice. Kamara's sticking with him. That's 5 block shots, by the way, for the Blazers, and Murray turns it over anyway. Back the other way, Simons. And he'll wait for help. Up top, Avia. Stutter step. Deflected by Murray, but off the fingertips of McCollum on the left sideline.
Now think about this. Pell's got a steal and a stop, and they go on the other end. A shot blocked and a turnover. So you got to be able to string something together when you do get a stop.
Simons right of the center circle in the skeleton. Sizing up DeJounte. Now the double. Kamara into the paint. Kick it out to Avia for a right angle three. That was executed to perfection. And Denny Avia now in double figures with 12 points.
You know what this feels like? This feels like when you watch the football game and the team can't stop the run, and so they can't stop anything. And the Pels really have not been able to stop anything. They haven't been able to stop the run.
Murray left corner three. Barely rippled the net. Good shot by DeJounte Murray. 61-37. Murray's got 13. Avia, hook pass up top. Henderson deflected the ball to himself. Throws it up to Ayton for the alley-oop dunk. He literally punched the basketball to himself.
That is chicken salad right there.
It certainly is.
Punched the ball to himself and then ends up throwing a lob.
63-37, 4 minutes left in the second. Murray into the paint. Kick it to Javonte Green. Right corner three. Back iron, no good. Long rebound to Monty Kamara. And they will slow it up. Kamara did not cross the timeline and chest it across to Scoot Henderson. Henderson right wing. Herb Jones on him. Shot clock at 10. Bounce feed in the paint. Avia spins left, spins right, throws it up, and Eve Meese really didn't even have to jump to block that shot.
No.
Sprinting front court, McCollum picked up by Kamara, lost it. That's a great job by Kamara defensively. Back the other way, another alley-oop. Ayton misses it, though.
He just lost it.
Yep. Now Murray the rebound. Chest it to McCollum. Fly by Henderson. Pulls up left elbow. Short. Long rebound Anthony Simons. That's his third. 63-37 Portland. Clock running. 3:10 left in the half. 3-game road trip coming up. Philly, Boston, Chicago. Ayton in the paint. Right angle, Avia. Short. Got his own rebound with no resistance. Take another three. Bury it. There is no Pelican defender within 15 feet of him, and Willie Green, exacerbated, takes another timeout.
Well, he shoots a jumper and he gets DeJounte Murray on the flyby. It hits the rim, comes right back to him. Nobody is there for the rebound, and he just sized up and seamed up the next three, took his time. And look, we are 20. This is 29 down. This is a toastless first half for the Pels.
Well, they have their season high for points in the first quarter due the Blazers. That was 40. Their season high for points in a half is 69. And unless something drastically changes in the final 2:54, they're going to get that because they're sitting on 66. And they're shooting 69%. They're 10 of 17 from beyond the arc. Again, like you said earlier, they could go in an empty gym with nobody here and not shoot 10 for 17.
It is hard to fathom. And they forced 9 turnovers and they got 12 points off of them. And as you mentioned, they're one of the tallest teams in the league. But it's one thing to be tall. It's another thing to be tall and athletic and willing. And they have been all of that in this game, where they have smothered the Pels on the perimeter, smothered them when they've come to the paint, blocked shots, deflected balls. I mean, they've done everything you would want to do as a team.
All right, Alvarado, Jordan Hawkins, Herb Jones, Daniel Tice, and DeJounte Murray on the floor. Herb, nice move to the rack. Kick it out to Alvarado. Extra pass, Hawkins, left corner three. No good. Rebound on the deck, out of bounds. That is off of Daniel Tice.
And Jose gave up a wide open jumper to,
but
Jordan Hawkins, who's the shooter. You got to make him right.
Hawkins just cannot get out of this funk.
Man, he is struggling.
And he's getting the attempts up.
Simons just shot a piece of junk.
Simons was left in the lane at 15 feet and put up the old Jimmy Butler one-legger. Yeah. And it went in like he was shooting a layup.
As Simon says. Simon says shoot a one-legged jump.
When you're feeling it, you're feeling it, I guess. Kamara on the foul. 68-37. Yikes. 2:13 left in the half.
This is painful, especially after watching the Pels.
Exactly.
Last night.
I mean, last night was fun. Jose, short arms, nail jumper, rebound. Murray promptly throws it right to Anthony Simons. We are just completely discombobulated. Avia, pick and roll with Ayton. Dribbles to the elbow. Leave it for Simons. Another one-legged shot. This one no good. Ayton a rebound, though. Avia driving on Jose, who tripped him. Avia's on the deck. And they'll help him up. Jose commits the foul.
And we saw this last night from a standpoint of when they saw the mismatch, Jose Alvarado against Avia, he immediately goes to attack Jose and to take him to the rack.
So both teams are out of fouls. Avia sideline right on the hash mark to the left of our bench. 1:48 on the game clock. Second quarter. 29-point lead for Portland. Simons. Bounce feed cross court to Avi on the right wing. Pop a right wing three. Short. Rebound. DeJounte Murray.
And I mean, Kamara's picking them up right there.
And Murray,
forced the turnover.
Kamara's playing brilliant defense. Murray, frustrated, actually dribbled it off of his foot out of bounds. Kamara in his second year out of Dayton. He look like a second-year player to you?
Well, they look. He's listed at 6'7". Does that look 6'7" to you?
No. They might have shorted him a couple of inches. Ayton, right side, cross court over to Avia, leaps and catches it. Two-man game with Ayton. Whip it right corner. Kamara for three. That's short. Strong side rebound Tice. Outlet pass to Hawkins. Bounce feed. Oh, nearly threw it out of bounds. They're going to get it anyway. Avia on his rump. Hook pass to Kamara. Finger roll in.
That's just work right there. I mean, he wanted that basketball a little bit more than the Pels. He gets on the floor for it, and that's just work.
Murray, shot fake, right corner Hawkins, right angle three. Got that. Season high 70 points in the first half for Portland. They lead by 30, 70-40. Hawkins has 2 threes, 6 points. Shot clock, game clock, about 15 apart. Simons right wing, crosses over Hawkins, drives in, lays it in. 10 points for Simons. 72-40.
This is not something we fathomed.
Not at all.
When we came to the arena.
Murray between circles, picked up by Kumara. Still dribbling with 7 to shoot. Murray left to the top, 1-on-1. Up top, Hawkins got Kumara up in the air, pops a straightaway free. Front iron no good. Loose ball foul on the floor. Advia is begging for a challenge. And again, Advia is playing this like it's the playoffs. They're up 32 with 5.6 left in the half.
Well, Advia has a hold of Tice. Not exactly sure why he's debating this.
Oh, he is hot. At his coaches.
I mean, he
can't believe it.
He was begging them for a challenge.
Exactly.
Now he's face guarding Tice, trying to box him out, and you can't do that.
All right, Tice at the line now. They're over the limit. Free throw is good. 5.6 to go in the second quarter. Javonte Green will come in for Jordan Hawkins. Chauncey Billups with not a whole lot of protest to Matt Myers. Again, you're up 30.
Yeah, he's just protesting to make his player feel good. That's all. I mean, if anything, he looks at Avdia and said, "Look, man, look at the scoreboard and get back on defense, will you?"
Second free throw good, 72-42. They got 5.5 seconds left. Front court Sharp. Stop, pop, left wing three. You know it. And that will do it for the first half. That's about as perfect a half of basketball as one team can play.
Yeah, pretty pristine. 11 of 21 from 3, 31 of 46 from the field. They're shooting 67% from the field, and that's actually down because they were at 76% at one point. But they have been pretty close to flawless.
Shaden Sharp has 21 first half points. It's his 11th 20-point game of the year with a half to go. 75-42 is your halftime score. Gus Kattengill returns. Pelicans at the half on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Discover the world's most advanced outdoor kitchens by New Age Products. Grills, cabinetry, appliances. Together, delivering an outdoor cooking experience rivaled by none. Only at NewAgeProducts.com.
It's time to tip off a new NBA season. And here we go. And everyone is stepping up. Living legends and shooting stars are rising up. Defying gravity. Super fans, courtside fans, and screaming from the rooftop fans are revving up. With the whole basketball world going up, the only question is, who's going to make it to the top? Kia NBA tip-off, Knicks versus Celtics and Timberwolves versus Lakers, October 22nd from 7:30 Eastern on TNT.
So, what'd you do this weekend? Well, just took the Tacoma off-road, deep into the woods, got to this hidden campsite only it could reach.
Nice. I hooked up the boat to the tundra and hit up the lake. Towed it like a pro. Had the whole lake to ourselves.
Hey, wait, did I mention I went rock climbing too? Uh-huh, yeah, thanks to the Tacoma's crawl control.
Well, sounds like we both had fun weekends.
Mine was better.
The Toyota Tundra and Tacoma are built for all the fun. Test drive at your local Toyota dealer or visit Toyota.com today. Toyota, let's go places. Feature availability differs based on trim. See Toyota.com for details.
A great workout deserves a great reward. Treat yourself right with new coconut smoothie bowls made with fresh fruit, purely Elizabeth granola, and now creamy coconut. You earned it. Grab a treat you can feel good about, only at Smoothie King.
Time now for Pelicans at the half. Scores, highlights, stats, and more. Here's your host, Gus Kattengill.
Well, that didn't exactly go according to plan. If you're a Pelicans fan, 75-42 is your halftime score. The opening quarter, a 40-24 first frame for the Trailblazers as they could not miss. Pelicans putting up 24 points in that first quarter. In the second quarter, they only put up 18 and kept the Blazers from scoring 40 by 5. A 35-point second quarter. Portland shooting 67.4%, 31 of 46. They are 11 of 21 when it comes to the shots from beyond the arc. 2 of 3 from the free throw line, as well as for the Pelicans. They are struggling. 16 of 43 is their made to attempts, 37% the shooting percentage, 4 of 18 from beyond the arc for them. Pelicans have gotten to the free throw line 7 times, 6 of 7 there. But again, they are struggling to stop the Portland Trailblazers from scoring, as Portland is shooting 11 of 21 from distance, 67%, as I mentioned there. Leading the way for them scoring-wise is Shaedon Sharpe, 21 points for them. Adzia has 15 points. And really everyone else is just kind of contributing just enough to make it uncomfortable for the Pelicans. Leading the way for New Orleans, you do have a pair of players in double figures. CJ McCollum, 14 minutes of action. He has 11 points for him. DeJounte Murray, 13 points. From beyond the arc, though, CJ 1 of 4. DeJounte 1 of 2. Jeremiah Robinson-Earl getting the start tonight. He has 2 points in 8 minutes. Herb Jones has not scored in this game in 16 minutes. He has a personal foul, a steal, but 0 for 2 from the floor. He's attempted a 3 to not go in. And other than DeJounte Murray, no other member of the starting lineup has gone to the free throw line. So that's something that is a bit peculiar, to say the least. Off the bench, Jose Alvarado has 6, Jordan Hawkins has 6, and Daniel Tice has 4 as the Pelicans continue to try to find a way to maybe get back into this game. We will see. But at the half, Portland 75, New Orleans 42. You're listening to Pelicans at the half on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Entergy Louisiana is strengthening our power grid from Lake Charles to Baton Rouge, Metairie to Monroe. Our blueprint covers the state. Nearly 10,000 projects, over 11,000 miles of transmission line. We're reinforcing infrastructure to prepare for stronger storms, reduce outages, and respond quicker when you do need us. We're making stronger connections in every community because together, we power life.
Kia is the official automotive partner of the NBA, and we think about basketball a lot. The plays, the swagger, the glory, the games, and how we can elevate our own game with capability that takes us to another level and ground clearance that propels us even higher. The 3-row 2025 Kia Telluride X-Line all-wheel drive. Kia, official vehicle of the New Orleans Pelicans. Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Always drive safely. Limited inventory available.
I'm Clint Romig with Marsh McLennan Agency. We provide business insurance, employee health and benefits, and private client insurance solutions to organizations and individuals. We combine the personalized service model of a local consultant with the global resources of the world's largest insurance broker, Marsh McLennan. Here in New Orleans, we have deep roots throughout Southeast Louisiana that go back over 80 years. At Marsh McLennan Agency, we know more than just insurance. We know New Orleans. Marsh McLennan Agency is a proud partner of the New Orleans Pelicans. Visit us today at marshmma.com.
What's up, Saints fans? It's John Stinchcomb here. Want to take your Saints pride to the next level? Then come aboard the official Saints Legends fan cruise presented by Seaside Events. Imagine partying on the deck of the Norwegian Getaway with legends like Ricky Jackson, Leroy Glover, Usama Young, and me right by your side. Don't miss out. Head to saintslegendscruise.com now and get ready to create lifelong memories with your favorite Saints legend.
75-42, your score here at halftime. Gus Cottingale with you. Trailblazers lead it. Now, I didn't misspeak. 75-42. If you're just tuning us in, Pelicans will have to attempt a heck of a comeback in the second half. Elsewhere, 7 other games going on. Let's take a look. Thunder taking on the Cavaliers. How about these records? OKC 30-5 on the year. Cleveland 31-4. Cavaliers lead at 112-107 in Cleveland. 7:30 to play in the fourth there. Jared Allen has 24 points. Mr. Williams over for OKC has 25. Bulls at the Pacers in Indiana leads at 120-99, 6:02 in the fourth quarter there. The next opponent for your New Orleans Pelicans Friday night at Philadelphia. 76ers lead it at home, 96-93 in the graph mentioned during the broadcast. They're resting pretty much most of their starters, getting ready for Friday By the way, if you'd like to come check out the game, Loft 18, an official Pelicans watch party. We'll be out there doing pregame, halftime, postgame, Jamaican Hall for the goodies. Come for what you really want. We got some merch. You'll have Pierre the Pelican, members of the Pel Squad. It'll be a fun time right there over in Metairie, right next to the Causeway. Loft 18, come on by and see us. Raptors and the Knicks, New York, leading at 73-62, 5:21 in the third quarter there. 4:34 in the third. Detroit at Brooklyn leads it 76-64. Still to come, Clippers at the Nuggets. That's at 8. And at 8:30, it's the Spurs taking on the Bucks. As again, the Pelicans here struggling to get stops. 75-42 is your halftime score. We'll see if New Orleans can make a comeback in the second half. In the meantime, quick break. We'll come back. We'll hear from some highlights when we come back.
Injured at work? Don't let your recovery get delayed by endless paperwork. LA Health Solutions specializes in workers' compensation and DOL, providing expert care that gets you back on your feet quickly and safely. With convenient locations across Louisiana, we offer personalized treatment plans and handle the insurance process for you, so you can focus on what matters most, getting better. Trust LA Health Solutions, your one solution. To help you heal and return to work, visit lahealthsolutions.com or call 844-496-LAHS today.
Andrea Bocelli in concert, presented by Stifel. June 10th, Smoothie King Center, with the Louisiana Philharmonic Orchestra, conducted by Stephen Mercurio, the world's most romantic voice. Andrea Bocelli in concert. On sale now at Ticketmaster.
Progressive presents Renter's MVP's Most Valuable Possessions. Today's MVP, Tom Kelly's carbon fiber mountain bike. Because more than riding his carbon fiber mountain bike, Tom loves telling people about his carbon fiber mountain bike. Friends, family, even a local barista knows about his carbon fiber mountain bike. And that's why Tom's carbon fiber mountain bike, if you haven't heard about it, is today's MVP. Keep your most valuable possessions protected by bundling your renters and auto insurance with Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers not available in all states.
Grammy, Academy, and Golden Globe Award-winning superstar, Mary J. Blige, live in New Orleans. The For My Fans Tour, live at Smoothie King Center, Friday, February 14th, with special guests Neo and Mario. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. The iconic Mary J. Blige, for one night only.
And they haven't missed. They're 4-4 from the floor. Advia right corner three. No good. Pop the champagne. Rebound Nisi. And now CJ sprints into the front court. Jessup far side over to Murray. Murray picks up the dribble. Get it to CJ. Deep left wing three. There you go.
Okay. Again, that's the CJ McCollum we're accustomed to seeing. 1 for 7 from three is not CJ McCollum.
A little bit better tonight. CJ hit that three ball early at a
teardrop CJ into the purple paint. Just above the restricted arc is good. So McCollum's got 7 of the 9 points.
Problem, though, has been the defense for the Pelicans as they give a 40-point first quarter. John DeShazer, Ty Graffinini, probably summing it up best.
And look, we are 20. This is 29 down. This is a toastless first half for the Pels.
Well, they have their season high for points in the first quarter due the Blazers. That was 40. Their season high for points in a half is 69, and unless something drastically changes in the final 2:54, they're going to get that because they're sitting on 66. And they're shooting 69%. They're 10 of 17 from beyond the arc. They could, again, like you said earlier, they could go in an empty gym with nobody here and not shoot 10 for 17.
I think that pretty much sums it up in the first half.
The college football playoff semifinals are on Sirius XM.
Tomorrow night at 7:30 Eastern, Penn State takes on Notre Dame.
And the Irish will go play in the semifinal. Woo!
Then Friday at 7:30 Eastern, the Longhorns of Texas and Ohio State meet up in Dallas.
Jeremiah Smith with another magical catch.
Get your channel numbers at SiriusXM.com/college football schedule or search college football on the SiriusXM app. And for expert analysis, check out College Sports Radio Channel 84.
It's soccer's most thrilling league.
Only the Premier League can make you feel like this.
And now every match is on the SiriusXM app.
Can you believe it?
From the title race.
This is remarkable.
Keeps this title charge on track, surely.
To the relegation fight.
The impossible may still be possible.
Hear every English Premier League match on the SiriusXM app and talk about all the EPL drama on SiriusXM FC 157 and the SiriusXM app.
Hear basketball talk with the passion you deserve on NBA Today.
Jimmy Butler is supposed to be one of the great players. We're talking about him going to the Hall of Fame a couple of years ago, disrespecting all that have come before him, disrespecting every fan that spends their money to go watch the Heat, making $49 million, acting like a jerk, acting like he's disinterested, acting like he can't be bothered.
NBA Today, weekdays from 4 to 7 p.m. Eastern. Only on SiriusXM NBA Radio Channel 86 and the SiriusXM app.
Indulge in a channel full of soft pop nostalgia.
High-rise jeans, oversized blazers. That was my go-to.
With a special guest host who knows a little something about the late 80s and early 90s.
Hi, I'm Lori Loughlin. You may know me as Aunt Becky. My whole commute to work over at Full House, I would listen to this song.
Mom Jeans. Listen now for a limited time on Channel 17 and available year-round as one of over 200 extra channels on the SiriusXM app.
The NFL playoffs are here, and teams have their sights set on Super Bowl 59.
Touchdown! What a beautiful throw by Josh Allen!
Right along with NFL radio leading up to Wild Card Weekend, as their panel of experts discuss the matchups and all the coaching news around the league.
That's a great city for football. They got a defense that's pretty decent and a young quarterback. It's not a bad job.
Catch exclusive coverage of the NFL playoffs on SiriusXM NFL Radio Channel 88 and on the SiriusXM app.
Another three for Stephen Curry.
Hey, this is Stephen Curry from the Golden State Warriors. Download the new SiriusXM app and hear every game live.
Win the third quarter.
This is a pride half. You appeal to professionalism and you appeal to pride. And you tell the guys, look at that scoreboard. Do you want that to be a reflection of you? So hopefully they will play that way in this half.
Starting five on the floor for both teams, Pels and the Cities. By the way, we still trying to get our first win here in the City Edition uniforms. McCollum hard to the dotted line, but his floater is no good. Fight for the rebound, Eve Messi, and the stick back. So Messi, that's his first 2 points of the night. He does have 5 rebounds, 3 assists. Simons, Advia, Ayton, Kamara, and Sharp for the Blazers, who shot 68.9% in the first half, and they're 1 for 1 in the third quarter as Ayton gets it down deep and an easy dunk.
Now they threw a lob to him. He had to come down with the lob, but it was not a particularly good pass, and the Pels couldn't rotate over to get a steal.
Murray hard, cuts to Advia and pulls up from the nail and drills the jumper. 77-46. Good crossover there by DJ. He's got 15. Kamara takes the 3, drives dotted line. Boy, JRE took a charge. They didn't call it, but a steal. Murray looking to go coast to coast, but they get back in transition to the Blazers. That's just the 7th turnover for Portland. McCollum to the block, spins out of it, swinging around to Herb Jones. Herb back into the paint, running floater, barely got the front iron. Good defense there by Sharp.
Really tough shot by Herb.
There haven't been many easy looks tonight for New Orleans. Advia threw it down low. Good job by Herb Jones, who poked it away.
Yeah, Herb looks injured. I think his right hand or something. He's trying to shake it off.
Murray drives on Sharp, gets in, reverse layup with his back to the stanchion, and a right hand is good. But DeJounte Murray's got 17. 77-48 Portland. Advia drives right by Herb Jones. Messi comes weak side, blocks the shot, but a foul on Herb.
And Herb is not right. You just watch him walking around I think it's his right, it looks like his right hand or something.
And did he do it when he poked that ball away in the last possession?
He did. He did it on the previous possession. In this one, he just something isn't right.
Yeah, he's trying to shake that right hand back into existence here. So Denny Advia at the line where he is 80%.
And I think that's why Javonte Green is at the scorer's table, to get Herb out.
Might have, you know what? He might have jammed a finger, John.
Yeah. Whatever it is, I mean, look.
It's his right hand.
Yeah.
So Green in, Herb out. Let's see if Tom Maystad meets him. He will. And they're going to walk to the end of the bench. Herb's going to the locker room.
Yes, he is.
78-48.
The thing about Herb is, if he's going to the locker room, you know it's
exactly.
something.
Murray left corner 3, nothing but net. Well, might be seeing the emergence now of DeJounte Murray offensively. He's got 20 points.
And it's the efficiency in this one. 8 of 10 from the field. You know, at some point, he's going to start playing to the back of his card. That's a hold on Javonte.
Well, there's nothing we can do right now. They are just feeding DeAndre Ayton in the lane.
Well, they're getting the switch defensively, and every time they get that switch, DeAndre Ayton wisely is going to the rim.
That foul is on Green. 2 team fouls in the third quarter.
I mean, Ayton's 3 of 4 from the field, but it feels like double that.
Now a running right-hand floater, 10 feet, Shaden Sharp off the glass. I mean, you got to laugh or you're going to cry. That they're making everything.
That's a tough shot. That is a tough shot.
I mean, that's something you do in horse. Murray to the dotted line. Dump it off to Javonte Green. Passes up the 3. Boy, they are flying all over the place as Portland. Murray for 3. Deep straightaway, no. Ball on the deck. Taken by Simons. Up the floor, Sharp. Dump it down to Ayton. 1 dribble. Right corner pass to Kamara. Sizing up McCollum. Backs him down. Right lane line. Dotted line. Reach in CJ. Who immediately puts up the right hand.
Their length is troublesome, to say the least.
Well, it's just a tough matchup for New Orleans.
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen it all year. This is going back to the first game that we actually won, 105-103 in Portland, which put us at 2-0 this year. But the next 2 games really haven't even been close. As Kamara's underneath, tough reverse layup. This is the greatest 12-23 team I've seen in the history of the league. Murray stripped by Kamara, but a foul on Tamani. You gonna tell me they're 12-23?
If they play like this, there's no way they should be 12-23. I mean, this is a team that has dug in defensively.
Now, you know they're going to play hard for Chauncey Billups. They're 8-8 at home, but 4-15 away from home. Green going to inbound. We're down 31 here, 8:20 to go in quarter number 3. Murray pulls up 10 feet. High off the heel, back iron, and tapped back by JRE. Now Javonte Green, right angle 3, rattles in.
But the thing they did early in this game, Pels now 6-21 from 3. They made a couple of shots, and it kind of filtered over to the defense. You make a couple of shots, and now you get confident you want to get stops.
82-54. Advia drives in, bodied up. Shot no, foul yes. That's our 4th team foul with 7:51 left in the third quarter.
They've got 38 points in the paint. 38, and they are just attacking. And Advia was just big boy on that one.
You know, it's almost like Portland went into the locker room and said, you know what? As Advia's free throw is good. Forget shooting threes. There's nobody that can stop us underneath. They have not attempted a 3-point shot in the third quarter.
They sure haven't. Sure haven't. And they were shooting 67% at halftime. They're back up to 71 because they're going to the rim.
Second free throw, no good. Advia's got 17. He averages 13.7. Pels down 29. McCollum. One-on-one with Sharp. Drives in, scooping layup. Ayton says, get that out of here, but it goes right to Green.
CJ thought it was a goaltend. Block shot clean.
Shot clock at 1. McCollum throws it up to Jerry. They don't get it all. 13 turn. I mean, look at their bench. They are playing this like we're in overtime.
I mean,
their entire bench is up.
They've had great defensive rotations. They've had great blocks. Now they're at 6 blocks and they've got 8 steals.
That's one thing they do well. 6 blocks, 6 in the league, 5.5 a game blocks. Kamara right corner, pop a 3. Back on it. Long rebound taken by Ayton. Dump it down low, Avia. Lay in good. 85-54.
And I mean, they've been picking up full court the entire game.
They have one more game on this long road trip that they're on. They're going to Dallas after this. As Murray drives dotted line, throws it out to nobody. That's into the VIPs across the way. As Chris Murray will check in for Portland. Daniel Tice in for New Orleans. That is 14 turnovers for the Pels.
14 turnovers, and so far, 16 points scored off them pending.
Timeout, Willie Green. 6:48 to go, third quarter. Portland 85, New Orleans 54 on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Injured at work? Don't let your recovery get delayed by endless paperwork. LA Health Solutions specializes in workers' compensation and DOL, providing expert care that gets you back on your feet quickly and safely. With convenient locations across Louisiana, we offer personalized treatment plans and handle the insurance process for you, so you can focus on what matters most, getting better. Trust LA Health Solutions, your one solution. To help you heal and return to work, visit lahealthsolutions.com or call 844-496-LAHS today.
This is old number 8, Archie Manning. Join me at Manning's Sports Bar and Grill with award-winning burgers, 24 beers on tap, craft cocktails, 13-foot mega screens, plus recliners. Manning's Sports Bar and Grill is where you'll catch me watching the games. Ready to be a legend of your own game? Head on over to Caesars for 24/7 action-packed gaming, where the tables are hot, the dice are fast, and the slots are generous. Remember, you can't win if you don't play.
Must be 21 or older to enter casino and gamble. Know when to stop before you start. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Ho-ho! Welcome to the Make It Jingle with Kris Kringle podcast. Today, we're talking to Jan from Toyota, all about Toyotathon.
Hi!
So, Jan, got any red Tacomas?
Yeah, we have a great selection of vehicles, including Tacomas.
After my big job, I'm taking the missus down to Florida to go surfing.
Did you say Florida? Can the elves and I go too?
Dealer inventory may vary. Offers are subject to change throughout Toyotathon, which ends on January 6th. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Toyota, let's go places.
Brandon, whip it to JRE right of the top 3.
Yes! Yes!
Now, here's Todd Graffinini.
Distribution of tonight's game to our radio affiliate stations provided via satellite by the Satellite Center, the official radio network provider of your New Orleans Pelicans. Portland with an 85-54 lead. We've got 6:48 left, third quarter.
Now, here's the tribute to Portland's defense. When the Pels are at their best offensively, obviously they're sharing the basketball. Only 21 buckets in this game as it is, which is low. But only 10 assists on those 21 makes, which tells you exactly what Portland is doing defensively to force the Pels to put it on the floor and covering up teammates.
And we've talked about it's hard to get out on the break when you're inbounding it under the basket after a make. Portland shooting 70%. 7-0. We've got 2 fast break points tonight. We had 31 last night.
Yeah, you can't break when every time you turn around, you're taking it out of the net.
All right, Portland ball out of the break. Shaden Sharp, bounce feed. 8 was cutting in left baseline. He had his sights on yet another dunk, but the pass by Sharp was behind him. And they turn it over for the 9th time. Murray, Green, JRE, McCollum, and Tice on the floor. Herb Jones went into the locker room as McCollum's left angle, 3-0 but net. 85-57. And on the replay, Gus informed me it looked like that Herb jammed a finger on that play where he poked a deflection away.
Yeah, he immediately was favoring that hand. And that's the last thing this team needs to see, obviously.
Tamani Kamara through the hands of JRE to Ayton. Fall away jumper, rim glass good.
Even when you defend, they make a bucket. I mean, Tice played pretty good defense on that. He challenged that shot.
8 and 9 points, 6 rebounds. 87-57 Portland.
I mean, I don't know if Portland said, okay, they played a hard game last night. Let's see if we can suffocate them and just pick them up all over the floor. But
it certainly appears that way.
I mean, the strategy has been to just challenge everything.
Murray, right wing 3. Front iron, no good. Loose ball foul on the Blazers. Good job by JRE and Tice to get position on that board. And the foul is on Scoot Henderson. He is in his second year. He was the 3rd pick in the draft. Out of G League Ignite. Inbound to JRE. And now Murray. Murray's got 20 points. Your leading scorer. CJ to the rack. Beats a triple team. Reverses with a left-hand layup and good.
If he'd stayed on the right side, he's going to probably have that one blocked. So he switched over to the left side and goes underneath the rim.
Yep. Use the rim as protection. Kamara wide open left corner 3. Back iron. Long rebound JRE. Pels are running. McCollum. Front court. Stutter step. Steps back. Kick it over to Murray. Murray had a steam down the lane. Tried to get Tyson the dunker spot right baseline. Tipped out of bounds by Tumani Kamara. It'll stay with New Orleans. 4:53 left on the clock in the 3rd quarter as Jose Alvarado will check in for DeJounte Murray.
And the wild thing, Pels down 28 and are winning the quarter.
Brandon Boston in for JRE.
But keep this up. You got to have, you want as good a taste as you can possibly get in your mouth from this game because you're going on the road for 3 tough ones.
Green, right elbow. And he threw it right to Kamara. Breakout. Missed the dunk. Good job by Green to get back, though. McCollum. Stops, starts, drives, running right-hand floater good. That is all caused by Javonte Green, who did not give up on the fast break.
That's absolutely it. You want to see that kind of hustle in this kind of game.
87-61. Back to the rack, Henderson. Scooping layup is good.
Now that's the thing. They've had far too many of those where even if you contest a little bit, they're right at the front of the rim.
McCollum, deep left wing 3 as he steps to his left. He shot that over DeAndre Ayton, and that's good. So McCollum starting to get the feel back after the rough night last night.
There's a foul on that bucket.
And
is it Tice? Not exactly sure. But there was a foul on that bucket.
Willie Green's like, are you serious? The bucket's going to count. Now, here's the thing. This is in the you can't make this stuff up department. So you get a 3-point shot out of it, and you're going to be +1 when it's all said and done because we're over the limit, and Kamara's got 2 free throws.
Yeah,
you can't make it up.
Fouls on Tice. And the foul had to have been while the shot was in the air or after it goes through.
Free throw good. Things you don't see every day in the NBA.
I mean, generally that's a play on kind of deal, but in that kind of game.
4:13 to go in the 3rd. Kamara has really been impressive tonight defensively. Really been impressive. He's got 3 steals in this game, and he has been a blanket on anybody they put him on.
Yeah, I know one thing. They better check their tape measures because he ain't 6'7". I know that. He looks closer to 6'9", 6'10", and he is a big, strong defender.
So again, we were +1 on that exchange after a made 3. McCollum One-on-one with Robert Williams III, who just checked in. Pulls up from 15, around and down.
Well, CJ's just dancing now, but there's not a whole lot of offense to this besides CJ going one-on-one. And not a lot of system basketball right here, right now.
So McCollum with his 15th 20-point game of the year. He's got 23. That's a half point over his average. At least he is flushed last night. Anthony Simons doesn't want to flush today. Deep left wing three, good.
Catch and shoot. They are shooting with the confidence that they probably have not had often.
Boston threw a triple team. Missed it because it got blocked. Tice is point blank. Missed the follow-up. Alley-oop the other way. Kamara is hacked.
Well, you go back to the other end, and Brandon Boston, you credit him, but you got to realize that's Robert Williams, and you're probably not going to be able to get that shot over him. Now, Tice has obviously got to make the bunny right after that, and they immediately turn it into a fast break on the other end.
That's 4 block shots for Robert Williams, which is a season high. And again, he doesn't play, John.
4 blocks in 8 minutes. He averages a block and a half in 16 and a half minutes for the season, but he doesn't play often. And he's got 4 in 8 minutes in this game.
Kamara with both free throws. He's in double figures. CJ right angle 3, no good. Dunked in on the weak side with 2 hands by Brandon Boston.
Oh, that's one way to beat Robert Williams III. Just catch it off the rim.
96-68. 2:50 to go in the third. Near steal, Jose got it. 2-on-2. Jose center of the lane. Threw it out to Brandon Boston. Jose never really had control of that ball. Now McCollum lost it on a reach in. Kamar's like, challenge this, Chauncey. Challenge this.
Chauncey's like,
we're only up by 28.
Man, Chauncey's like, look at the scoreboard, man. Stop it.
Timeout, Portland. We'll take it with them. 2:42 to go in the third. Blazers with a 96-68 lead over the Pels on the Pelicans Radio Network, presented by Smoothie King.
Hear every game of the NFL playoffs on SiriusXM. The Wild Card Weekend doubleheader kicks off Saturday at 4:30 Eastern with the Texans hosting the Chargers.
Herbert throwing, caught, touchdown!
And at 8 Eastern, the Steelers face the Ravens.
Jackson throws, end zone, caught! Game over!
Find your hometown announcers at SiriusXM.com/NFL schedule or search for your team on the SiriusXM app and hear complete postgame coverage on SiriusXM NFL Radio Channel 88.
Brian Geltzeiler and Sam Mitchell talk to the best guests on NBA radio.
From ESPN, Brian Windhorst.
When the Heat elected to not offer Jimmy Butler an extension and also elected not to trade him, I'm not saying that that's the way you should conduct yourself. It's not a judgment on whether or not that's what Jimmy Butler should be doing. Knowing Jimmy Butler, I thought they were playing with fire, and now they are burned.
NBA Weekend, every Saturday, 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern on NBA Radio, Channel 86, and on the all-new SiriusXM app.
The PGA Tour's opening drive is on SiriusXM.
Towards the cup, it has a chance. It goes in! Wow!
With the new season here, PGA Tour Radio is your home for everything on the course. The chase for the FedEx Cup continues this Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern with live coverage of the Sony Open in Hawaii.
Hit the back of the hole, and it goes in! Oh, my goodness!
SiriusXM PGA Tour Radio, Channel 92 in the car and on the SiriusXM app.
Working too hard to give you a heart attack.
You want to become good? Work. Playing at Sweet 16s, parties, weddings, bar mitzvahs.
First record I remember buying was Time Out by Dave Brubeck.
Flabbergasted by that album, how good that was. You know the song Wipeout? I just adapted it to the piano.
The Billy Joel Channel is back on Sirius XM for a limited time. Channel 79 and the Sirius XM app.
This is the starting lineup with Frank Isola and Brian Scalabrine.
Jimmy Butler just tells you, well, he needs to find the joy, and he can't find it there in Miami because despite how tough he is, he can't be honest enough with himself, with the organization, and with the public just to say, folks, it's all about money. They're not going to pay me. I don't want to be here anymore, which is fine. Listen, I would actually give him more credit for saying that. At least be honest. That's what it comes down to.
Listen to Frank Isola on the starting lineup every weekday morning from 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern on SiriusXM NBA Radio Channel 86 and the SiriusXM app.
This is Chris Middleton from the Milwaukee Bucks. Tune in to SiriusXM NBA Radio for a 24/7 NBA news, talk, and expert analysis.
Extended road trip in quite some time. Philly Friday night, Boston Sunday at 5 Central, and then on Tuesday in Chicago for a 7 p.m. tip. And John, words of wisdom, bring a coat.
Yeah.
A heavy one.
Yeah, this is this little tinge of cold weather we've had here is not exactly preparation for that.
All right, Jose, a little show and go move. Get it to Green in the lane. He draws a lot of contact from Robert. And a tough layup by Javonte Green and one.
You can hear the flesh contact from up here. While Robert Williams is going after every shot, of course.
No doubt.
And Jose with a nice dish. Close quarters, but a smart play.
So Green knocks the free throw down. 6 points for Javonte in 16 minutes. Pels down 96-71. He trailed by as many as 33 in this game. Henderson, Banton, Murray, Simons, and Williams for the Blazers. Banton up top. Whip it over to Murray. The lefty three from the right wing. High off the heel. Rebound Javonte Green. Pels running. Jose, head of steam. Leave it for McCollum. Shot fake. Drives into the lane. Kick it to Green. Right wing three. Javonte with his second three of the night.
Well, that is what professionalism is all about, what Javonte Green is doing. He hadn't played in an extended period of time, but he's producing now that he's out there.
All right, just got word that Herb Jones will not return. They're saying it's a right shoulder. As Scoot Henderson's three is around and out, but there's Robert Williams to clean that bad boy up and lay it in.
And the shoulder injury does not sound good.
98-74. 90 seconds left in the third. Boston to catch and shoot right wing three. Hit the glass on the fly. Volleyballed out of bounds by Green. Saved by Jose as he went into our bench. Now McCollum chests it over to Boston. Drives center of the lane. Hangs in the air. Avoids the block. And then lays it up. No, got his own rebound. Missed that. Back the other way. Pop a three by Simons. No, got his own rebound though. Hook pass up top. Henderson. And Boston wanted to block it, but Henderson didn't pull the trigger. Now Banton for three, right wing, no good. Long rebound, Javonte Green. Pels are running again. Jose into the paint. Leave it for Tice. Right hand hook, good.
Jose's made a couple of basically football handoffs because to his teammate. Well, he's gotten the bucket out of both of them.
Isn't it interesting now? The Blazers are showing the back of the baseball card here, shooting the three in the third quarter. They are 1 of 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's normally what they would do.
Yeah, at some point they had to come back. Unfortunately, they gave you 2 of the best quarters that they can possibly give you.
Simons with an ugly three left corner. So ugly it didn't hit anything, and it's a shot clock violation.
Well, the unfortunate thing is the Pels come out with the possession, and it stops a break.
So, always a good time on the clock. 28.3 left in the third. Oh yeah, any chance we get.
Might as well.
Yes, that's right. 98-76. Portland with the lead, so we've actually cut it to 22.
Oh, and isn't that something? Cut it to 22. But the Pels have played.
What did we say? What did we say out of halftime?
Yeah, just win the half.
Win the third.
Yeah,
win the third quarter first.
Win the third.
All right, now McCollum trying to put a capper on it, swinging around the perimeter. Oh my heavens! Daniel Tice was in the left corner and then went baseline, and Brandon Boston thought he was still in the corner and threw it to a cameraman on a chest pass.
Well, one of two things has got to happen. And now Boston's got to be aware of his teammate. But two, this offense is designed for Tice to be in that corner. That's where he's supposed to be.
I mean, Tice has made 7 threes this year.
Yeah, that's where he's supposed to be. So, Boston just threw it where he was supposed to be.
Now Simons hook pass left corner to Henderson and flying in to block the shot and end the corner. Alvarado.
There is nobody on earth probably that Jose Alvarado who wouldn't prefer to block a shot against than Scoot Henderson.
And that is the final action of the third. We head to the fourth. Portland 98, New Orleans 76 on the Pelicans Radio Network.
A great workout deserves a great reward. Treat yourself right with new coconut smoothie bowls made with fresh fruit, purely Elizabeth granola, and now creamy coconut. You earned it. Grab a treat you can feel good about, only at Smoothie King. Being a Chevron car these days has been quite the adventure. Miami to Seattle, ocean to ocean. I've stopped at so many states and collected so many bumper stickers. Sometimes I feel like a moving passport book. It's just so great what I can do with Chevron with Techron, because it gives me unbeatable mileage and keeps my engine clean. Plus, there are so many Chevrons along the way. Now the only thing I'm worried about is where to go next and where to put all my new bumper stickers. Chevron with Techron, fueled by possibility.
Caesars Sportsbook is the only sportsbook app with Caesars rewards. Win or lose, every bet you place brings you closer to the types of perks only Caesars can offer. Download the app using promo code SAINTSDYW. Place your first bet of $1 or more for a chance to double your winnings on your next 10 bets. 21 or older. New users only. Not available in prohibited parishes. Licensed through Horseshoe Bossier City and Caesars New Orleans. Max bet $25 for boosted winnings. Max additional winnings $2,500 per bet. Profit boost tokens expire 14 days after receipt. For terms, visit Caesars.com/promos. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Over the last century, United Way of Southeast Louisiana has been the force for good in our community. We've been at the forefront of improving outcomes in education, income, and health for every person everywhere. Together with you and our partners at the New Orleans Pelicans, we're rolling up our sleeves and mobilizing the power of people, offering ways for you to create a community strong enough for the next 100 years. Visit UnitedWaySELA.org to join us today.
Discover the world's most advanced outdoor kitchens by New Age Products. Grills, cabinetry, appliances. Together, delivering an outdoor cooking experience rivaled by none. Only at NewAgeProducts.com.
All right.
This is Brandon Ingram, and you're listening to your home for Pelicans basketball, WWL.
All right, we head to the fourth. Pels down 98-76. You won the third quarter, 34-23. So check that box. And let's see how much we can dig into this deficit here.
Yeah, now win the fourth. Look, you got to leave out of here hopefully with a better taste in your mouth than you had in that first half.
All right, low post left. Robert Williams, the third, running righty hook. Air ball. Rebound, Jose. Alvarado running the break. Sprinting. Front court right. And pulls up. Get it to Jordan Hawkins. Bounce feed back to Alvarado. Drives center of the lane. Bumped by Williams. Lost it. And he retained possession, but then threw it right to Williams. Back the other way. Avia beating everybody down in a right-hand punch.
Well, Jose's got to know when to hold him. He's against Robert Williams. He's not going to be able to get that shot up at the rim. So he's got to be able to peel out and find a teammate.
I mean, Jose's a million miles an hour all the time. Hawkins off the curl. Jump feed out to Green for a right angle three. Front iron no good. Long rebound, Anthony Simons. A couple of 20-point scores for the Blazers. Advia and Sharp, 21 apiece. And Anthony Simons just streaks in and dunks, and that gives him 17.
You know, that looked like the players against the PD coaches. And he just went right around.
Alvarado, baseline, tiptoes it, and then spins and shorts one from the dotted line. Jose visibly frustrated. Back the other way, Sharp. Behind the back, shovels it to Williams, back to Shade. Sizing up Misi. Steps back for three. High off the heel, long rebound to Javonte Green. They have cooled off considerably from beyond the arc. Boston right elbow, pop a 15-footer, nothing but net for BJ.
If there's one thing we know, Brandon Boston's going to be able to get a shot off.
He just doubled his point output. He's got 4 now to go with 4 rebounds. We're actually out-rebounding them. 32-28. Banton starts, stops, drives, lefty layup, good. That was a line drive layup.
That looked like the Banton who scored the 20 here earlier this season.
He's got 4 points. Everybody who's touched the 4 for Portland has scored. And that's been 9 of them. Nisi, oh, great bounce pass And Jordan Hawkins, with nobody near him, just missed a layup.
Take a Polaroid. That is this night.
That was a brilliant pass by Misi. And again, nobody near Hawkins. Banton floats one up, no. Rebound Eve, his sixth. Up the floor, Hawks. Stop and pop it. Jordan, nope, passed it up. Now Boston, up top, one-on-one with Sharp, drives right past him and lays it in.
Goes up
over
strong.
Advia.
Goes up strong. Brandon Boston, when he gets his head down, he's going to the rim.
Boy, Hawk, man. 2 of 10 tonight. He's just in a funk. You got to get him out of it.
It's such an extended struggle. It's got to be in his head.
Banton right corner 3. Around and out. And Nisi tipped the rebound to himself, his 7th. Front court, Jose. Jose, stop, pop, left wing. Got it. Nothing but net. Timeout, Chauncey Billups.
Pels got this thing down to 21. Now, obviously, it'd take a furious rally, but 8 minutes and 18 seconds left is enough time to make them sweat a little bit.
So Portland with a 21-point lead, 8:18 to go. We'll be back after these messages on the Pelicans Radio Network.
If you're needing to relocate across town or across the country, there's no job too big or too small for John Fayard Moving and Warehousing, the proud mover of the New Orleans Pelicans for well over a decade. They offer red carpet, white glove office and household good relocations at competitive rates. Moving is stressful and exhausting. Allow John Fayard Moving and Warehousing to ease your mind and your muscles. Full packing and storage available upon request. Call 228-864-2262 or visit johnfayardwarehouse.com today to schedule a survey or to book your move.
Andrea Bocelli in concert, presented by Stifel. June 10, Smoothie King Center with the Louisiana Philharmonic Orchestra, conducted by Stephen Mercurio, the world's most romantic voice. Andrea Bocelli in concert. On sale now at Ticketmaster.
Ho! Welcome to the Make It Jingle with Kris Kringle podcast. Today we're talking to Jan from Toyota, all about Toyotathon.
Hi!
So, Jan, got any red Tacomas?
Yeah, we have a great selection of vehicles, including Tacomas.
After my big job, I'm taking the missus down to Florida to go surfing.
Did you say Florida? Can the elves and I go too?
Dealer inventory may vary. Offers are subject to change throughout Toyotathon, which ends on January 6th. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Toyota, let's go places.
NBA Scoreboard.
All right, remember, Grass, you guys are heading over to Philadelphia, and the 76ers tonight are in action. I know a lot of people have been paying attention to the game between the Thunder and Cavaliers. Cleveland wins that one 129-122. As far as the Sixers, they win as well, 109-103.
All right. Well, Pels have shown some life here in the second half. And the Blazers have led by as many as 33. Right now, it's 21 with 8:18 to go, and everybody's still out there on the floor, John.
Well, if you're the Pelicans, let's see what happens in these next 2-3 minutes. You know, can you get a few more stops and a couple more baskets?
Yeah, you're going to have to get it 14, 13, 12 to really give yourself a look.
Yeah, which can be done here in the next 3-4 minutes.
All right, Henderson between circles, chests it to Avia, drives down the lane, floats it up, and it traveled. Yep. All right, there's a start.
Avia feels as if he does no wrong. He debates everything.
Take the L, Danny. Go play defense. All right, Hawkins, Murray, Alvarado. Boy, this is a lineup we haven't seen at all. Boston and Nisi. Nisi screened off. Whip it out right corner, deflects to Jose. Back to Hawkins. Drives to the paint. Kick it to Boston. Catch and shoot left angle 3. Too strong.
That's the look.
Good ball movement,
That
though.
is the look you want right there.
Oh, and then Boston steals the outlet pass and is fouled by Robert Williams. So Boston didn't quit after he missed the three.
That's a nice play by Brandon Boston. Good hustle. Doesn't give up on it. Didn't get the three wide open, but he comes back with the steal and draws the foul.
And again, Brandon Boston's been the steals leader for the Pels all season long. He got passed up last night by DeJounte Murray. And Boston picks up his first steal of the evening as he misses the free throw.
Well, DeJounte Murray, you can see why he was NBA All-Defensive.
So Murray now, up to date, has 52 steals. And Brandon Boston, with that one there, giving him 47.
I mean, you said Murray's had 3 games with 6 steals.
3 games this year with 6 steals.
Hey,
that's a chunk.
That's incredible.
Boston missed them both. 104-83. Sharp trying to drive, crosses over Boston, pulls up from 15. Front iron, no good. 8 in the rebound. 8 in his 8th board. Out long, Scoot Henderson. Lob it up to Ayton, and what can you do? Yeah, C.J. McCollum has to bear hug. I mean, Ayton's laughing.
Yeah, Ayton is, he's 4 or 5 from the field. It feels like twice that. Every time he's gotten that mismatch, he has simply run to the front of the rim, raised his arm, and said, here I am, open.
Well, here you go again. Look, they've got Boston on Ayton. They're going to do exactly the same thing. Misi's guarding Avia in the corner. Henderson.
And now the switch, you got Jordan Hawkins on him.
And now Avia buries a right angle 3.
So you got Avia, who's 6'9", and can make threes. And you got Ayton, who's 7 foot and posted up.
Avia's season high is 27. He's got 24. Hawkins catch and shoot right corner 3. Good rotation, but he missed it. And the rebound, Avia. Hawk now 2 of 11 from the floor. Both of his makes are threes. He's 2 of 7. Sharp right corner. Drives right by McCollum. Hangs in the air. Lost it on the way up, but there's Ayton to clean it up. Missed the bunny. Got it back again. Missed another bunny. And that time makes it. And he single-handedly right there gave himself another double-double
Well, he
against
padded
us.
the stats like Moses
He
Malone.
just did. So double-double number 16 for DeAndre Ayton. Hawk, Murray, the mid-range, no. And there they go again on the fast break. Avia coast to coast lays it in. Timeout, Willie Green. I think the benches are going to empty now.
Yeah. I mean, you wanted to see what would happen in the next 2-3 minutes. They stretched it back up.
You know,
to 28.
I'm not pointing any fingers here, but you had Brandon Boston at the free throw line with a chance to cut in the lead. He missed both free throws, and it's gone the other way again.
Yeah, it's one of those where the Pels...
And he's a good free throw shooter.
And the Pels are at that point where they needed basically perfection the rest of the game, which is hard to do when you're talking about 7-8 minutes left in the game. But they needed to be clean the entire rest of the game.
All right, final media timeout, 6:01 to go. And it's 111-83 Portland on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Hear basketball talk with the passion you deserve on NBA Today.
Jimmy Butler is supposed to be one of the great players. We're talking about him going to the Hall of Fame a couple of years ago. Disrespecting all that have come before him. Disrespecting every fan that spends their money to go watch the Heat, making $49 million, acting like a jerk, acting like he's disinterested, acting like he can't be bothered.
NBA Today, weekdays from 4 to 7 p.m. Eastern. Only on Sirius XM NBA Radio Channel 86 and the Sirius XM app.
Sports Grid Radio on Sirius XM has you covered this college football season.
The college football semifinals are finally here. Notre Dame versus Penn State, Texas versus Ohio State. The Buckeyes are a 5.5-point favorite over the Longhorns, and the Fighting Irish are 1.5-point favorites over the Nittany Lions. Make sure you tune into Sports Grid Radio to stay up to date on all the latest.
The place to get the winning edge over the sports books this football season is Sports Grid Radio, channel 159 in the car and on the Sirius XM app.
Are you ready to thrive in 2025? Kickstart your personal upgrade on the SiriusXM app with our collection of top self-improvement podcasts,
The Mel Robbins Podcast,
The Ramsey Show,
Ask Eliza Anything,
soundtracks for meditation,
learn and grow on a daily basis,
genre-spanning workout channels, and more.
Soul Cycle Radio.
I work out. Just search 2025 on the SiriusXM app.
Another three for Stephen Curry.
Hey, this is Stephen Curry from the Golden State Warriors. Download the new SiriusXM app and hear every game live.
Before the New Orleans Pelicans, rookie from Kentucky, Antonio Reeves is in. Carlo Makovich also in, along with Javonte Green, Brandon Boston, and Jordan Hawkins. No changes for the Blazers.
The Blazers saying, you know what, we want to nail that coffin a little bit tighter.
I mean, they got guys on their bench that are eligible to play here tonight, but Chauncey Billups is not doing that yet.
Chauncey Billups hadn't had the sweet taste of victory a whole lot this season anyway. That's on Carlo.
Yeah, that was kind of a short pass by Boston to Carlo, and Carlo had to leap to get it, and then Boston fouled. Yeah, Kamara.
He deflected it.
Volleyballed it.
Yeah.
Kamara, man, I'm telling you, he has been impressive. Really impressive. Ayton has 11 and 12. He's still in there. Henderson to the rack. Layup, no. Rebound, Carlo Makovich. Running the floor, the Pelicans. Hawkins up top, didn't pull the trigger. Right wing Reeves has got a 34-point game this year. It was against Cleveland back in November. Hawkins running right-hand floater. Back on it. Got his own rebound. Stick back, got it.
Any basket Hawk can make.
Any basket.
Will be good. Because he needs something. He needs to get his confidence back up.
We owe you an ID. We'll get it at the next whistle. And there you have it. And Brandon Boston might have hurt himself.
Yeah, he got injured on the defensive end on the previous possession. He limped up on offense, and that time he just commits the foul to get out of the game.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Another three for Stephen Curry.
Hey, this is Stephen Curry from the Golden State Warriors. Download the new SiriusXM app and hear every game live.
So Brandon Boston just hobbled into the locker room or into the tunnel. And Jeremiah Robinson Earl is in. 111-85, 5 minutes to go. Henderson pulls up right elbow, no good. Volleyball. Ayton's got it. Back to Kamara in the right corner. One-on-one with Antonio Reeves. Spins to his left. Backs him down to the paint. Up and under. Blocked by Carlo. Foul. I mean, Kamara just went 1-on-5.
Well, look.
Said, I ain't passing the ball.
Well, every time they've gotten the mismatch, they got the smaller defender. They have immediately gone to the post, looked for the rim, and gotten what they wanted out of it. They got 56 points in the paint. And, I mean, they have simply punished the Pels at the rim.
And now Chauncey Billups will bring in the reserves. He's seen enough. So Toumani Camara rattles in the first free throw. 14 points for Camara. He averages 9.5, but it's what he's done defensively that's been really impressive tonight.
Yeah, 3 steals and a block, and he's just the length has bothered the Pelicans guards every time he's been switched on them. He's just bothered them with that length.
And the Blazers, without their best scorer out there, Jeremy Grant, is going to win 3 of 4 against the Pelicans, and the 3 have been handily. Matkovich handed off to Hawkins. Papa straightaway 3. It's Van Arn. Tipped up and in by Carlo with a left hand.
Nice tap.
Rookie out of Bosnia-Herzegovina. 6'10", 230. He is now member of the roster. Standard contract for Makovich. We got a steal and a run out. Hawkins with a lay-in. Any bucket you can get for Hawk.
Yes, he needs just to see the ball go through the hoop.
10 points for Hawkins. Scoot Henderson, left elbow. Pops one from 15. Front iron, rebound JRE. Running and gunning. JRE, front court, over to Hawk. Set his feet, right corner, three, around and out. And then taken by Henderson. And then Hawkins nearly poked it away. Henderson retained possession, tried to get Chris Murray on the baseline, and it was kicked. So, Dop Reith will come in for the Blazers. 6'9", 245.
Yeah.
Two-way player a year ago, signed to a standard deal. And Jabari Walker, son of Samaki. He's played up against us a bunch, as has Ryan Rupert from France. He's in there now. And these guys aren't even playing anymore. Rupert got a volleyball tip. They'll back it out now with Henderson. And those two guys played a ton against us in Portland those first two games.
And now can't get on the floor.
Nope. And nice job, Antonio Reeves, picking Scoot Henderson's pocket. Hawkins. Hook pass over to Carlo, right wing. Makovich. Back to Hawk. Makovich sets the pick. Hawk goes right baseline. He's doubled. Spins out of it to Carlo. Right wing three. Back iron. And a rebound to Jabari Walker. Carlo played 8 games in Birmingham, averaged 18 points, 10.7 rebounds. Henderson for three, front iron, no good. Volleyball rebound taken by Javonte Green. Croc running 2:40 to go here in the ball game. It's been all Portland, wire to wire.
I mean, they began by not missing anything. They're down to 55%, and that's 20 percentage points below
they
where they were.
70% late as the third quarter. Early in the third, they were at 70%. But again, this is how they've been all year long. They were unconscious to start this game.
Yeah, I said every dog has his day. This dog had a half a day. And it
A
turned out to be
24-minute day.
Yeah, it turned out to be enough.
Antonio Reeves for three. Up top, no long rebound to Jabari Walker.
I was kind of hoping Antonio was going to make that so I could say, hey, y'all. He looks like Andre 3000.
Chris Murray. Then up top, Henderson. Hook pass, left corner, Murray for the lefty three. No, weak side rebound on the deck, taken by Makovich. Under 2 minutes to go in New Orleans. And we're headed on the road for three. And 3 very difficult places to play. Philly, Boston, and Chicago. Friday, Sunday, and Tuesday.
Well, we're going to try to tell you what happens in Boston, but the seat there.
Yeah, it's not ideal. Yeah. Makovich, right block, little turnaround baby sky hook with a right hand.
That's a good post move by Carlo. Soft touch.
Worst view in the league at TD Garden. In the corner.
Yeah.
Low. As Rupert, the Frenchman, misses a layup, but tapped up and in by Dop Reith. 115-91. Reeves coast to coast. Get in there, rookie N1.
Hey, y'all.
My partner was sitting on it. So Antonio Reeves will attempt his 8th free throw of the year. And he's only missed one of them.
Antonio was on the move like he was trying to play halftime at a Tulane homecoming game.
Oh, my BI.
That's a deep memory right there. Graf knows
that is deep. Henderson unencumbered to the rim. Reverse layup. Yeah, that was in Gormley, I want to say 2003.
And it was raining.
I was there. Reeves for three. Right wing. And nothing but net for the Rook.
I know, obviously, we know he's got some offensive skills because he scored 34.
As Henderson wanted a goaltender, basket interference by Makovich. Not going to get it. Knock another one down, rookie right wing. Oh, around and out and down again.
Antonio!
Heat check. That is 9 of the quickest points in the history of basketball.
All right.
Steph Curry's blushing how quick that was. 117-100. 20 seconds left. Henderson powers in, floats it up and in. Give Antonio another bucket.
Scoop just going to shoot it every time.
Yep, every time. Summer League Najee's jealous. All right, back the other way, Hawkins. 7 seconds left. Hawk, 1-on-1. Crosses over Reith. Lost it. Taken by Walker. They'll dribble it out, and that will do it. Final score, Portland 119, New Orleans 100. Portland picks up their 5th win on the road. They are now 13-23 overall. Pels drop to 7-31 overall as we head to Philadelphia for a 6 p.m. Central tip on Friday night. John, not much to say other than the Blazers came out blazing.
Yeah, I mean,